Let me just say, you never know what is going to happen, what is going to occur in the gaming industry. Who would have thought after going through Twitter yesterday, I would have seen, some of the most die-hard Sony fans saying things like this. J-Dub tweeted, the two most hated guys in gaming. Why would J-Dub have a picture of Satya Nadella and the new PlayStation president up and saying that they are hated? So I started to say, what's going on here? And then I turned to the Xbox community and I saw most of persons in the Xbox community was laughing.
Wow.
And then I was like, oh, wait a minute, why are we laughing? According to the PlayStation community, we are the ones who should be crying and all depressed because of the rumors of the games, all our games going third party. Why is the Xbox community laughing? But then someone sent me a video of the new PlayStation president speaking about ways they can drive revenue, more revenue and more profits. But why they need to drive more revenue and profits when the PlayStation community says that Sony is okay? They don't need to do anything drastic to make more profits and revenue. According to them, they are selling the most, they are the market leader. Why is the new PlayStation president saying this?
The other potential driver is the first-party title generation.
Wait. What did you just say? Are you talking about PlayStation first-party games? You want to use that as a driver to generate revenue? But how would you be doing that, sir? Please, go on.
Because in the past, as you all know, we wanted to popularize console. And the title was something, and the first-party title main purpose was to make the hardware or the console popular.
Yes, sir, we know that PlayStation would have used their first-party AAA content, those movie-like games, to generate popularity for their console. We know that they used their first-party games to do that. What are you trying to lead to here? I mean, you better be careful. These ponies, you know about the ponies, right? They are ravagous wolves. Be careful, new president. Don't mess with these guys' first party. Let me hear what you're going to say.
Right, it is true, right? But there's a synergy to it. So if we have a strong first-party content, not only with our console, but also other platforms like
Gotcha.
Like computers, and the first party can be grown with multi-platforms, and that can help operating profit to improve. So that's another one that we want to practically work on.
Wait a minute, did I hear that correctly? Did he just say that PC could help grow their multi-platform games and that could help operating profits? But President, you guys already have games on PC. Is it that you're saying you are looking towards a new type of model when it comes to putting games on PC? Is it that you are saying that, this is what needs to go on because your operating profits are going down year over year? But how? You sure you know what you're talking about, President? Because according to the real presidents on Twitter, you guys are fine. You guys have high operating profits. You guys don't need all of this. According to the J-Dubs and the King Trash and the Next Gen 720, you guys are fine. What are you talking about? Why you need to have drivers? What, you work in taxi? I don't understand what you are saying.
I personally think there are opportunities out there.
I beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
So you're saying that there are more opportunities? You're not talking about PC, right? Because you just talked about PC. You're talking about more opportunities out there? Are you talking about going third-party president? You sure you want to do that with these sick ponies? If you didn't know, your community is the sickest community in have out there. Be careful, President. Be careful.
For improvement of margin. So I would like to go aggressive on improving our margin performance.
Now today, let's discuss and see if we understood what he is saying very clearly. Let's see if we are the only one hearing what we know he's saying, right? Because what the PlayStation community likes to do is twist the narrative and make you think that how you understood what he said is not what he said. So let's see if other journalists, other YouTubers are saying the same thing that we are all thinking right now, that PlayStation president said Sony is going to do moving forward. So you know what? Let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. But before we start the video, let me remind you to hit the subscribe button. Here, you get great, funny, entertaining Xbox content. You get the sprinkle of Nintendo every now and again. But yes, today we are not having any Now You Know gaming history, and we are not having Now You Know facts with Joe today, because there's so much content to unpack with what occurred with PlayStation yesterday. So yes, hit that subscribe button. It will just take a second. You won't regret it. Let's get back to the video. Let's first talk about how the PlayStation community is very thirsty for first-party content. These ponies out here are dropping down like flies because they don't have any big first-party games to play, or even small first-party games to play. It's very limited. It just got Helldivers, but that's not even a first-party game. Look at this graph here. This graph shows the steady decline in first-party content when it comes to PlayStation. But you might think things are looking up and things are going to get good for 2024. No, well, you're wrong. And a matter of fact, listen to what is being said here.
PlayStation won't release any major first-party games before March 2025. PS5 sales expectations lowered as it faces software drought. Sony won't release any big, first-party, exclusive PlayStation 5 games in any of its existing franchises this year, or before the end of its next financial year in March 2025, the company admitted in its latest financial report. Regarding first-party software, we aim to continue to focus on producing high-quality works and developing live service games, but, while major projects are currently under development, we do not plan to release any new major existing franchise titles next fiscal year like God of War Ragnarok and Marvel's Spider-Man, said Sony President, COO and CFO Hiroki Totoki. You can view the full presentation transcript here. Totoki's comments are on pages 6 and 7. Sony has been quiet about its post-Spider-Man 2 slate, and Totoki's statement confirms suspicions that PS5 was facing a long gap in exclusives in its schedule, similar to that experienced by Xbox in 2022. Insomniac's Wolverine game, for example, is known to be a long way off, with a recent hack revealing its projected release date to be 2026. Naughty Dog's next project is unknown, while its The Last of Us multiplayer game has been scrapped. For 2024, Sony is leaning on third-party publishers and developers to make up the shortfall. This month will see the release of Square Enix's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as a PlayStation 5 exclusive, while Sony has snapped up console exclusivity for Konami's Silent Hill 2 remake for later in the year. A recent state of play focused on these and other exclusive games from outside studios, including Rise of the Ronin and Stellar Blade. Splashy, first-party exclusives like the Horizon and God of War games are PlayStation stock in trade, so how come Sony is facing such a long gap between such releases? It could be for any number of reasons: simple bad scheduling luck, or the delayed effects of the production slowdown caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Totoki, who will replace Jim Ryan as interim CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment when Ryan leaves on April 1st, seems to have an opinion on the culprit. On an investor call about the latest financial results, Totoki hinted that he felt PlayStation's in-house studios could be better run when it comes to their business plans and development schedules. People who work in the studios have very high motivation. They're very highly motivated, they're very good people, and they have great creative minds and knowledge of live streaming, Totoki said through a translator, as reported by VGC. However, having said that, when it comes to the business, I think there is room for improvement. And that's to do with how to use money, the schedule of development and how to fulfill one's accountability towards development. Those are my frank impressions. I will continue to engage in dialogue with the people so that we can find the right way to proceed.
Wow. So could you believe that the PlayStation console will not get any major first-party content until 2025? I mean, this is the exact same thing that occurred with Xbox, and the PlayStation community constantly said that Xbox had no games, although Xbox had third-party deals that they made to supplement their gamers or to pacify their gamers while they were making their first-party content. But yet still, Microsoft was criticized. Would the gaming industry, would these ponies keep the same energy? The answer is no, they won't, because they are all hypocrites. But yes, no games until 2025. How do you feel about that? Let me hear what you think in the comment sections below. Now let's talk about Sony going third party. This is so funny to me because for the past 2 weeks, the PlayStation community was saying that Xbox is going third party. Now, just one day, everything is flipped on its head. Now we are seeing that PlayStation is going third party. Now, am I biased? Did I comprehend what he said out of his own mouth, the president of PlayStation? Did I comprehend that wrong? Let us see if I am the only one saying that Sony is going third party. Listen to Doc Dark here.
What's up, everybody? Doc 185. There's levels to this. I don't got my headpiece on because I don't need my headpiece for this one, okay? I'm explaining to you how language works, okay? And yes, I'm yelling at you because you're slow. So I'm explaining to you nice and slow. You ready? Because I already see the comments in my last video, okay? You ready for this? Okay. If I say I like fruits like apples, does that mean I only like apples? If I say Doc Dark likes fruits like apples, does that mean I only like apples? I know you're smarter than that. So then when somebody says, right, with our console, but also other platforms like PC, does that mean only PC? I hate disingenuous people. If there's one thing I can't stand is that. I know you're smart, stop acting dumb. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this.
So thank you, Doc Dark. You said that very clearly, very understandable. Love the illustration, very clear. Now that's Doc Dark. You might say he's also biased. Let's look at a Nintendo dude and let's see what he understood by what the president said. Listen on.
So this is the higher ups from PlayStation, from Sony. Sony's president, Hiroki Totoki, discussing the opportunity to grow PlayStation games on PC and multi-platform. This is a direct quote from Sony's president. In the past, we wanted to popularize console. He said in the past. He's talking past tense when it comes to consoles, bro. Bro, I got a console out right now. What are you doing, PlayStation? He says, but there is a synergy to it. So if you have strong first-party content, not only with our console, but also other platforms like computers, first party can be grown with multi-platforms, and that can help operating profit to improve. Oh my goodness. Did I catch what he just said?
Yes, I caught exactly what he said, but they would say that I'm capping, I'm making up things, I'm twisting things. So please go on and continue with your analysis of what he said.
He's saying there is no harm in having our first party games go multi-platform. He's saying that will in fact improve our profits. Bro, this is crazy right now. With all this news on Xbox, oh no, Xbox is going multi-plat. Sony's president just comes out of nowhere and says, hey, don't forget about us. We want to go multi-platform too with our first party games to increase our profit margin. Bro.
Now that's just YouTubers, but let's see what the gaming media is saying. Metro is saying now Sony is talking about PlayStation 5 exclusives going multi-platforms. Is they are wrong? Look at this. Gaming Bible is saying PlayStation boss teases multi-platform future hot off the heels of Xbox third party. Look at this website here. Sony is looking to go multi-platform. We have this one, Engadget. Sony wants PlayStation exclusives to go to PC. Then we have this one. Sony president wants to be aggressive in putting games on PC. So are all these sites capping? Are all these sites making up things for the console war? You guys have to face it. You guys cried wolf on Xbox for more than a month. And guess what? It is coming right back at you. So let me know what you think about all of this in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more video. PlayStation is going third party, baby. Let's get it.